Barrister Ejimako has advised and tasked the Southeast governors to make May 30th a public holiday to pass the law so that May 30th will be a public holiday in the Southeast. And Barrister Ejimako is the lawyer to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP, had advised that all the governors in the Southeast should, as a matter of fact, do well to make law that will recognize May 30th as public holiday for people of the Southeast. Barrister Ejimako revealed this in one of his tweets via his verified Twitter handle, where he pointed out that the sit at home that order that was previously given by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader, was followed by a massive compliance of the people of Southeast, and as such, his success should be a pointer to the Southeast governors that the people of the region has indirectly acknowledged 30th of May every year as a holiday, since almost every business activities in the region is suspended in compliance. Going further, Barrister Ejimako, in his view, outlined that since the people of the Southeast are actively in support of the sit-at-home, and as well we do everything possible to observe it, what then remains for it to be constitutionally recognized? He therefore called on the governors of the Southeast to consider the profound success of previous 30th May sit-at-homes as ordered by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a tonic for Southeast states to pass laws making May 30th a public holiday in Southeast, adding that them as governors have the constitutional right to accomplish that. So guys, I don't know what you think about this, what the lawyer is suggesting. I think in my opinion, it's a good one. Of course, judging from what has been happening before now, even up to this recent one that was really observed, they really, there's no soothsaying or there's no need to start to be diplomatic about it. It's natural. By default, you could see that people really the people are taking it to heart. So it's a good advice. He has advised them. Of course, maybe the governors, they've never thought about that, and somebody is suggesting it, and it's, to me, it's very, very valid. Although he has suggested it, he has advised them. Another thing is for them to be able to carry out what he has suggested if they are really sincere, if they look at it deeper or thoroughly. Because most times when election time comes, most especially when election favors all these politicians or any of the leaders, they will like, oh, tell you that, yes, I got my mandate from the people have spoken, the people believe in me. And in all ramification, the reason why they are there is because of the people. If the people are not in support of them, definitely they will not be able to go far, because the reason why they are there is not because of their family, it's not because of their party, it's not because of their self, their selves, but it's because of the people. Without the people, they are nothing. Without the people give them mandate, they are nothing. So in my opinion, I don't think it's a huge or it's a very difficult thing for them to really look into it. Let them look into it. It's a good one, because every well-meaning person will say yes, it's a good thing, because that is what the people say. Nobody is forcing it on them. When you make a law and nobody, not even making a law, maybe when you ask people to do something and they just do it freely, they do it without grudge, they do it happily, that tells you that people really want such a thing. And apart from that, even the significance of that sit at home, is very, very crucial to the people, and that is why they are just taking it. So it will not be a bad idea for them to make it a law so that it will be constitutional. And again, because the man is a barrister, so in case maybe they want to start to say, oh, you have to take one thing from this place, he said constitutionally they have the right. So if it is something that they don't have the right to do, himself as a lawyer wouldn't have even suggested it to them. So this is the time for the for the governors, for the leaders to prove that yes, we are with the people, we are with the people. We want, this is what the people want. Of course, because they will tell you majority carry the votes when it is election time. So this is the time for them, or for them to show that yes, they are for the people, not for themselves. It's a welcome development, in my opinion. It's a welcome development, which I think it's not supposed to be a difficult thing for them to be able to put it in. Let them look at everything holistically, thoroughly, but at the end of it, or you just know that it's not really a bad idea. I don't know what you guys think, but let's hear what people are saying, whether they are in support of what this Ejimako has said. Okay, someone says as matter of fact, the number of people who died in the war was very high, and some were not properly buried. The need for law by our former Eastern Region governor have become necessary to observe the sit at home to remember these fallen heroes and uh, heroines. So automatically, or just like I said, because apart from maybe people really obey, it's not because they were compelled, because they know the significance of that thing. It's not just sit at home, because it reconnects them back to what happened, and the significance of that sit at home alone is it's worth that passing that law or making it a law for them to, they have to be celebrating it and observing it. Maybe that's celebrate, maybe that's not the right word, but at least to be observing it. And the more they observe it, the more people get connected to this Biafra of 18, to respect them. That it could have been anybody. It could have been anybody. Nobody is nobody would have say, oh, I wouldn't want to, but it just happened. So I think the significance of that sit at home is what really matters, that the governors need to look into, not because they just wanted to sit at home. So let them do the needful, and let's see whether really they really listen to the people, that ego will not take them over. At least for now, thanks. Okay, somebody say for now. Okay, is it if it is for now? So what happens later? Okay, we don't need public holiday. We need Biafra. Okay. I don't think that's a whether you need Biafra, you don't need Biafra, because even when the Biafra comes, definitely you see observe it. So even if it has not come, it does not take away Biafra being achieved. Biafra will still be achieved. So in my opinion, honestly, I don't think it is a bad idea. Biafra will still come, but this one is still important for the now. Someone say wisdom is profitable to direct. Thank you, brotherly. It's been added already. Okay, it's been added already. Of course, naturally, it's what they will continue to observe, whether it's been written or it's not been written. But I think this man just wants it to be more documented. I love this man, Barrister Ijimako. What you said is very, very correct, brother. Someone say very nice idea. We have caused slave leaders who only think about pleasing their Fulani terrorist masters. It does not require permission from any if they really care for the people. Of course, the barrister said it constitutionally, they have the right. No, if now maybe a layman is talking about it and all of that, they will now begin to give you, or maybe people will now begin to ask, do you think that these people have the right to do that? Do you think that it's just something that somebody will pass into law? And I'm sure he must have looked at it thoroughly to know whether the people or the so-called governors, they have that right to be able to do that. But like he said, he has already put it before them, before they will start arguing anything, that you don't have anything or excuse to start saying no, that is not the way it ought to go. But he has already told them. So it now depends if they are going to do that. But to me, naturally, by default, people are already observing it, but it has to be more documented. Someone say yes, I concur. Someone say seconded. It's worthwhile. Supported. Please, supported. That's a good opinion by my honorable lawyer. Thank you, sir. Uh, hmm, I don't know what this person is talking. Somebody say this the man is not serious. Okay. So I think a word is enough for the wise. Let the governors, let them prove now that yes, they are with the people. It's all about the people. If without the people, nothing. They are irrelevant, because they will still come back again after 4 years to say, oh yes, we have done this, we have done that. Those are the things that you are going to put up before the people. Yes, you said you wanted this and it was granted. So it is all about you, not about them. Of course, we know that majority of them, it's just maybe after of a 100%, just 2%. At times they listen to the people. If they know that it's going to favor the people, they will try to set up committee to dribble the people to uh, delay the whole process and all of that. But if it's something that's going to favor them, within how many whatever, they must have set up committee and pass whatever and go on. So they know that the people will still be there. So they have to do something. So guys, I don't know what you think. Let's have your opinion from what the barrister has advised the South governors to do. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.